Hello, it's George again. If you fancy reading something absolutely childish that quite possibly may well be the most offensive thing you've ever read, then buy my best-selling book. You can also sign up for my Patreon for hundreds of hours of exclusive content and, of course, check out my own Funkyspectrum website for more videos. Links will be in the description, and like and subscribe here if you want to be kept up to date with all the nonsense on YouTube. Now, let's get to the video. Hello, it's George again, and this is Octopus. And you know, it's an interesting one, this. It's simplistic, but I really quite like it. It's nice, colourful display, lovely sort of red and gold, classic sort of styled Game & Watch handheld. It's widescreen, and the game's pretty fun. It's quite simple, it's simplistic, as I've said, but at the same time, it's one of the simplistic ones that's fun, and it does have that sort of random factor, and also, it's one of those games, a bit like the Dark Souls series, you're your own worst enemy in it. You are the one who'll be your own undoing, because the octopus is just doing what it's doing. It's just trying to get by, you know. It's just trying to exist. But of course, if you mess with it and try and steal its treasure, it righteously gets anger, and it will display that righteous anger. So anyway, let's have a look. Octopus, widescreen on the Game & Watch. Okay, so here we are. This is Octopus, and it's not someone in the Middle Ages who've got various different sites of rot occurring on their body. This is actually, nor is it in fact someone in Scotland with 8 faces. This is Octopus, and you've got to go basically be robbing for the jewels that come from this octopus. I've just managed to successfully get some, so I dump them off in the bag. Now it's just right and left in this, just 2 sets of controls. It's really simplistic, but you've just got to judge basically when you want to go and take the stuff off the octopus, because the octopus, he'll fucking do for you if he gets hold of you. He's worse than one of the octopuses in Gang Beasts. That, for those who don't know what Gang Beasts is, it sounds like it might be like some kind of a weird pescatarian pornography, but no, Gang Beasts is like a weird fighting game, and one of the levels has an octopus that takes great umbrage at you being present on its stage. I will cover that at some point, but oh bloody hell, this is weird. It sort of looks like it was going to get me in the middle position there, but it hasn't actually managed to do so. This reminds me as well, I need to do a review of Scuba Dive. One of my long time bummers kept on requesting a review of Scuba Dive, and I'll keep not doing it, so I really need to get a review of Scuba Dive done. Quite like this on the Spectrum Scuba Dive, in its own little way anyway. It's an interesting game. It involves, again, sort of stealing from various denizens of the deep. I'm getting a lot of stuff there. I wonder how much you can actually fill up on. I wonder what's possible, if it's possible to actually fill up. Now, I'm not sure. This is game A. We'll try the game B very, very shortly and see what we can get from that. I'm going to go and try and just keep taking things and see how much I can actually get. It's the danger of eventually, surely you are going to get trapped. And I did this. So let's try game B and have a look at it. Quite simplistic, this one, but I actually quite like it. The first time I played this, I have actually played the original version of it. I wasn't that taken by it. I was like, yeah, that is quite simplistic, really. It's not that great, really, is it? But no, I do actually think this is quite a good one. Very charming, very simple, very easy to get into. Like with most of the Game & Watches, I mean, that's the killer aspect of the Game & Watches. Like pretty much, oh bloody hell! Both points were down there. I had to get out earlier. So bloody hell, and then I got attacked to the side of the face when I went down as well. It's important to sort of bloody hell! In this game, you really need to choose your moments. Let's have another go at game B. This game B is pretty... Oh, bloody hell. Straight down and got hoovered up again. This game B is pretty tough. Much like, presumably, this diver's armour has to be, so that it can't get dragged up into the heart of the octopus, which are basically... The octopus will open up a human like a fucking tin can. Open you up those beaks like a bloody can opener. If you get your gland's penis in an hospital... I don't know why I said hospital. Well, I'm actually going to hospital later tonight to have a radiography on my head, so maybe that's why I said that. It's like some kind of Freudian slip, although I don't actually want to have sex with a hospital. I'm not sure you really could. It'd be quite difficult, but you get women who have sex with Ferris wheels and stuff like that. There's that woman in Germany who's I believe she's married to a Ferris wheel. you can look that up online if you want. If you don't believe me, it is actually a legitimate thing. But this one, I mean, it's all about the risk and reward. It's how much you're prepared to take. Because you can take like as much as you want as long as you're not getting attacked by the octopus, and of course having your glans pinot pulled off by its nasty beak, which would be able to get through even like this sort of a Big Daddy like biohazard sort of suit. I would imagine it's able to get through that. I was straight in there and you got one out really quickly. Just I thought, just why not, George? Why not go in and grab? Oh right, so that one's got 3 prongs on it. So right, so. Of all of them, let's have a look. No, the top one there's got 4. Oh bloody hell, it can go 2 directions, that as well. That's interesting. So it's not just, doesn't always go the same way. If you're like loitering on the ladder, there's a chance it could come and like get you off that as well. Let's see if it goes. If I'm on the ladder, does it always come towards me? That one did. Let's try again. Yep. Right, one more time just to confirm it's doing that. Yeah, it is. So it's not random. If we stay down here, does it come down this part? Yeah, it does. Okay, right. So, yeah, interesting. So it isn't in any way random. It's actually trying to get hold of you. These other ones just have, obviously, that they can only follow. They only have one potential path that they can follow. Whereas I think the one on the left is the only one that can actually follow a couple of paths. But it stops you from loitering on the ladder and stops you from goaltending, as it were. But yeah, really simple, this one. I mean, it is really simple. There's not much more I can actually say about it. But it's good. I like it. And oh bloody hell, we just got caught by the octopus just trying to get back onto the boat there. But yeah, I think this is quite a cool one. As I said, when I first played it, I was like, no, I don't. I think this was the first single screen Game & Watch I played, because the first Game & Watch game I played was actually Mario Bros. When they're in Mario Brothers Bros. It's not the bloody pop band, George. But Mario Brothers, when they're in the dual screen version of that, when they're in the bottle making factory and they have to ship all the bottles around, and that was the first one I ever played. And I thought after that they were all going to be dual screen. So this, like, I think this was maybe the first single screen one that I saw, and I was just a bit like, right, really? Is that all there is to it? Like, why isn't there another screen? I thought the Game & Watch was about other screens, but no. On playing it, I realised, this is quite addictive, and it's all about risk and reward, which I suppose makes it analog with like diving in the real world, especially these sorts of gem divers and stuff like that, wreck divers and things that are really going above and beyond the call of duty to put themselves in danger, but for financial remuneration. But anyway, that was Octopus. And yeah, Game & Watch, Octopus, pretty good. I would give that, actually, it may seem really simplistic to you, but it really does what it does with aplomb. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Okay, bye.